Hi everybody. Hi Tamra, this is your baby. I thought I'd have him in the video so you could see him. It's a green-winged macaw. He's just a few months old, so he's learning to perch, and so hopefully he'll sit here real good. What I want to do this morning is kind of show you what I go through every morning, and one of the things I do is I prepare the birds food. And we like to feed some soft foods, especially when it's getting cool. It's fall now, we're getting into winter, and it's nice for them to have something that's cooked. So we're going to make what we call sweet potato fries for your birds. And what we do is we're going to use sweet potatoes. We buy sweet potatoes by the case, like this. Make sure you wash them. The cool thing about sweet potatoes is they're super high in vitamin A. And a lot of diets that these birds are on are actually lacking vitamin A. They're vitamin A deficient, which would be like in peanuts and sunflower. So if your birds are eating mainly peanuts and sunflower and are on a seed diet, they might be vitamin A deficient. And there can be a lot of health risks involved with being deficient in vitamin A. So great food for that. It's super high in vitamin A. It's high in vitamin C, calcium, omega-3, and omega-6 also. And the cool thing about omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids is like walnuts, for instance, are really good for omega-3. So we feed a lot of those for our large birds, which is really great. And it's also a water-rich food. So I want to show you how to do it. It's real quick, real easy, and the birds love it. I think a lot of times when we make food for the birds, we don't think about how we prepare it or how we shape it, I should say. And so what we like to do is I like to take the sweet potato and cut it in sections, and then I put it in this little slicer. We just stick it underneath here, and we actually slice it. And whoop, here we go, like that. Once you get them sliced, then I lay them in this steamer. And let me go ahead and slice a few of them. If you have a hard time slicing them, you can just cut them a little smaller. We can cut these down a little bit. You might have a slicer that goes on its side. This one's from the top, and I just hit it real hard and shove it down. Sometimes make quite a mess. But in the mornings, I'll spend a lot of time just preparing the food for the breeder birds and for the babies. And this is a food that the babies just love because they can pick it up. They love the shape. And basically here, we put a little water in the bottom, and then put on the top, and then I can microwave it. And I stick it in the microwave for basically 3 minutes. Then after the 3 minutes, it's nice and soft and tender, and I wait till it cools down, and then I feed it to the birds. And like I say, it's easy for them to handle it. They love it. Here's some that are already done. And I want them just soft enough, just like that. If you were to serve them and not cook them, they'd be very hard and very hard for them to eat. They love the soft foods, and in the winter, it's awfully nice to give them something kind of warm and something very beneficial as far as for their health. So it's something, like I said, we feed to our breeders, we feed it to our babies, and I think the shape makes it a lot of fun for these guys to eat. Here's one of our young blue and golds, and he's just hanging out, really enjoying those sweet potato fries. As you can see, he's holding it with his foot, which is really great. It actually strengthens their legs and actually helps them with their balance. It looks like he can't get enough. He keeps grabbing them, but they really enjoy it. And I think it's something that would be a lot of fun for you to make and give to your birds if you haven't done this before. Thank you so much for watching.